The government of Trinidad and Tobago continues in its bid to promote and encourage best driving practices, which ultimately it hopes will reduce the carnage on our nation's roads. Evidence of this was made clear as the Minister of Works and Transport, Colm Imbert, presented the second batch of breathalyzer devices to the police service. The amendment to the Motor Vehicle and Road Traffic Act, Chapter 4850, which introduced the breathalyzer, was passed in 2007 and was implemented in December 2009. Minister Imbert insists that government remains committed to ensuring the enforcement of this act.
This project, the implementation of the breathalyzer, is a collaborative effort between the Ministry of Works and Transport and the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. We have procured the equipment for them. We had the ability to do it quickly, and we felt that if we took the initiative and obtained the equipment for the police and also arranged and assisted them with the training, it would expedite the actual implementation of the breathalyzer.
With alcohol being one of the major contributors of accidents across Trinidad and Tobago, Acting Commissioner of Police James Filbert believes his officers are now better equipped to monitor and take decisive action on those who are intent on breaking the law.
We have done training, we have done public education, which is very important. So far we have approximately 28 people who are trained, but the devices that we have been using are limited amount, and we are now have to avail 150 field testers and 15 to be kept at police stations as described by Minister. And we are proud of the collaboration effort between both ministries to have reached this far.
In total, the police service received an additional 130 handheld field testing devices. These devices give an initial indication of whether a driver is over the prescribed limit of 35 micrograms of alcohol in 100 milliliters of breath. 13 evidential devices. These devices produce documented evidence that a driver is indeed over the prescribed limit and will be admissible in court proceedings. 13,000 evidential testing mouthpieces and 45,000 field testing mouthpieces. Section 70A, subsection 1 of the Motor Vehicle and Road Traffic Act states, "No person shall drive or attempt to drive or be in charge of a motor vehicle on a road or any other public place if he has consumed alcohol in such a quantity that the proportion in his breath or blood exceeds the prescribed limit." Subsection 2 states that any person who violates subsection 1 is guilty of an offence and is liable in the case of a first conviction to a fine of $8,000 or imprisonment for 3 years. In the case of a second or subsequent conviction, a fine of $15,000 or imprisonment for 5 years. According to subsection 3, a person convicted of 2 consecutive offences shall be disqualified for a period of 3 years from the date of conviction from holding or obtaining a driving permit. A third conviction for a like offence, a person shall be permanently disqualified from holding or obtaining a driving permit. Nationwide breathalyzer testing is expected to continue on a frequent basis, a measure which the government hopes will significantly reduce the number of accidents and fatalities on the nation's roads.